Hey yo, welcome to the wonderful world of HungryHeath. Now I am not a classically trained chef. What I am is a self-taught home cook. I have studied under several television chefs. I have a PhD from YouTube University and a black belt in Google Food. I love to cook. The only thing I love more than cooking is my wife, the sensational Shelly eats steak.
Aww.
Together, we host the Friday Night Feast. And this happens every Friday night, 6:30 Central. We'll cook up an entree, maybe a couple of snacks, show y'all how to do it, and then we'll just sit around and enjoy the fruit of our labors. We'll just hang out with all of our friends we like to call the Hungry Horde. We hope you can tune in.
Today is the day 14 to Krazy Ketos Challenge. We're almost halfway through this month.
Right?
And the protein of choice is sausage today. So if you are a member of the Hungry Horde, you know that we did do some pig shots on a live, right?
Yeah, we did a pizza and pig shots.
Yes, so Heath, now that we're back home, because that was all in the air fryer at a hotel, Heath wanted to try his hand smoking them again. And so we're going to show you how to make the pig shots in a smoker. Definitely go see our other video when we did it in an air fryer. Excuse me. The air fryer, as it worked out good there, but I definitely love a smoker. It just gives that little bit of smoke flavor, and it just turns out like perfect.
I'm really pleased with how these look too.
Yeah, they turned out looking delicious. Well, let's get started showing you how you get a beautiful pig shot like this on your smoker.
So for our pig shots, what we're going to need is a link of sausage, a package of thick cut bacon, a block of cream cheese. I've had this one sitting out all morning. And then we're going to need some barbecue sauce, my pork and poultry rub, and some toothpicks. And then I also have here one single green onion that I'm going to cut up, and then I'll show you all what we're going to do with that. Now the first thing we want to do is open our cream cheese and add it to a mixing bowl. Now to that bowl of cream cheese, we're going to chop up that green onion. And I find that it's easier to just cut it with scissors than it is to try and cut it with a knife. So much easier. So much quicker. Now that we got our green onion all cut up and added to our cheese, I added about a teaspoon of my pork and poultry rub. Now I'm just going to stir it up until it's well combined. Next, we want to start slicing our sausage. I'm just going to cut it open. Pull it out of the package. And this you don't have to be real critical on. You just want to cut it. If I can get it out. There we go. Come on. Quit fighting with me. You just want to cut it into good bite-sized pieces like so. Because what you're going to do next is you're going to wrap bacon around this, and I'll show you all that in a second. And it's going to stand up and it'll look like a shot glass. So let me get this all cut up and I'll be right back. So now that we have our sausage all sliced up, the next step is to start wrapping them in bacon. What I like to do is take a full piece and I'll cut it in half, roughly anyways. Cut it in half. Then I'll take that sausage, I'll stand it up on my cutting board and wrap the bacon around it like so. Then I'll take a toothpick, stab into it, then I'll hold it up. But you want to get them a little tighter, honestly. Because if you have any kind of gap, then that cheese we're going to stuff here in a minute will start fading out. So you want to get these as tight as possible. And now that kind of looks like a little shot glass. That's why they call it a pig shot. So I'll set up this whole tray and then we'll come back. So a little trick I finally figured out after making these several times is you never really want to fill these up more than halfway, because if you go too high with it, it'll start oozing over and all your stuffing ends up on your tray. So we're just gonna be a little painstaking and just take your time, stuff each little shot glass, and then I just noticed on this one I did put a little too much. You just clean it off if you need to, and just go through and just stuff every single one. And then I'll come right back and show y'all what's next. So the next step that I forgot to mention at the very beginning of this is I'm going to slice up some fresh jalapenos and dot each one of these with a single slice. I think this will set it off pretty good, because y'all know how much I love my heat. I'll get these finished and I'll come back and show y'all what it looks like. Now that all of our pig shots are built, it's time to go put them on the pit. Oh, these are going to be so good. So now I got all them pig shots built. Let's get them on the pit. I already have it preset for 350 degrees. Just going to set it on here and let it go about 30 minutes. We'll come back and take a peek. So they've been on for about 40 minutes. I'm gonna crank up the temp and see if I get this bacon a little more browned. We like ours crunchy. So it's been another 10 minutes. Now that I turn the fire up, I'm gonna take these gloves off so I can control what I'm doing. I'm gonna start putting a little bit of sauce on these. Oh, don't touch that, that's hot. I totally missed it.
Yeah.
And we added some xanthan gum to this mix, so it's a little thicker and it's pouring a little slower. That's why it's a little harder for me to control. But I'm just going to daub a little bit on each one. I was going to brush it, but I don't think I need to. Ooh, that's getting hot. Now that I got it glazed, I'm going to let it go for another 3 minutes. Just let that glaze set up. Boy, that's warm. These are looking amazing. I'm gonna pull them off the pit. Let's get them inside and get to eating. These turned out perfect.
Yeah.
I love that they're like little bite-sized morsels.
Yeah. It's like a perfect snack, like you're always saying. We're gonna make snacks.
That's amazing. I actually put that one in my mouth upside down. The first thing that hit me after the jalapeno was the cheese. Now I'm getting the sausage loaded with the bacon. And
That sausage, it's got that. If you like kind of a kielbasa, it's a little crispy. The sausage is crispy underneath. The cheese, which was the Philadelphia, right?
Yes.
It is just so creamy. And then just barely a little heat from the jalapeno. I mean, really, it's not anything too much.
It could be a little hotter. We should have used like a habanero or something. And
then the bacon, putting it that last 10 minutes at 500 really crisped up the bacon. It just turns out perfect.
That's why we're going to start doing it from now on. Because in the past, I would have brought it inside and finished it off in the oven or the broiler. This way we get all barbecue. This is awesome.
And just to finish it off a little bit, some of this HungryHeath barbecue sauce. It's just so good. And now, I think we've got it almost perfect because We don't put as much brown sugar in it, right? Using the keto chow, and we use a little bit of spicy hot sauce. It's just like the perfect one. It's that nice spicy barbecue sauce to me.
In fact, I want to add a little bit more. I glazed these before I pulled them off, but it needs a little something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Let me try.
I'm going to pull this one.
Dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
It was really sad. I just made this jar of barbecue sauce today, and it was filled up about here.
And now it's about...
About time to start another one.
Definitely.
Because while I had the smoker going, I went ahead and cooked some ribs to have with this.
Y'all,
These
ribs
amazing.
are so good.
Now, folks, don't forget, every Friday night, 6:30 Central, we go live for the Friday night feast.
I know.
We'll cook up an entree or maybe a couple little snacks, show y'all how we do it, and then we just sit around and enjoy the fruit of our labors with all of our friends. We like to call it the Hungry Horde. We hope y'all can tune in sometime.
Definitely.
Thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all on the next one.
Bye.